Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be my hits and misses for the month of April. So April was an extremely busy month for me, so I don't have too much Pandora content for you, but I do have a few things I want to share, so let's get started. And what you're looking at right here is my Pandora oxidization experiment. I did the boiled egg method, and I used a lot of the tips that Vianney from Eyeful Glimpse had in one of her videos, and it turned out really well. I was really impressed. I used a rectangular container and I mashed 2 boiled eggs, and they were hard boiled, they were still piping hot, and I kept it on one end of the container. And in the other end, so the egg wasn't touching my items, I put these charms here, plus a bracelet that I'll show you as well. So these first 2 charms you probably recognize from my previous hits and misses video. And I'll just show you a quick little clip of the before of these charms. Now these charms were cleaned using the aluminum foil baking soda method. And so you can see how they were chalky white. So look how much improvement there is. It's not perfect by any means. You can see a little bit of the rust tone in the sombrero, but I would say it's like a 90% improvement. I still have a lot of polishing left to do because right around those upper windows, it's still all black. So I left them in with the boiled egg for over 24 hours. And that seemed to do the trick. And I'm really happy with how these turned out. But yeah, they definitely need more polishing. So while I had them in with the egg, I also threw in some other charms that needed reoxidizing, like this one here. The dark background was almost pure silver still. So I reoxidized that, but you can tell it definitely needs more polishing. And the gold is completely safe with it as well. These retired raised flowers, they were just really mottled looking, so I threw those in. And then I had this charm here. I'm trying to remember what this one is called, but I want to say it was something garnet, not garnet eye, sorry, this is the peridot eye. It needs polishing still. And then I had this one, and I accidentally over polished already in the center there. You can see that little gap there, but still it's a huge improvement. Then I had these pair of clips, and my problem with the clips is I had one that was perfect and the other one, the dark in the middle there where the cutouts are, wasn't a match. So now they're more of a match, and that used to bug me before, but now I'm happy with that. And then this one here is a Rockstar clip, and you can see I haven't touched this at all. It came straight out of the egg container, and it used to be oxidized, and now this is how it turned out. So really happy with how that came out because it didn't look good before. So these are still a work in progress and more polishing needed, but it's a huge improvement to how these charms look before. I also had a bracelet that was pre-loved, and no matter how much I polished it, this one here is not the same bracelet. This one here has a kink, so I don't put charms on it. But no matter how much I polished it, it just always looked dirty and tarnished. So when I was putting the charms into the egg container, I just on a whim threw in the bracelet. And this is how the bracelet turned out, and it is fabulous. I am so happy. I got this idea actually from Debbie with Pandora Hunting with Debbie and Scuba Dude, because her and I were talking about a pre-loved bracelet just never seeming to wanting to polish clean. And then she's like, I wonder if it used to be an oxidized bracelet that Pandora used to do. So here is an option if you have an older Pandora bracelet that no longer has that shiny newness. You can try to just reoxidize it with the boiled eggs. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like, it's not 100% even, but it's 90% there. And once you put charms on it, the little differences won't show up. Another hit for me this last month was finding this bangle here. So this is the Beauty and the Beast bangle, but as much as it is Disney, it's just a pretty bangle. Like, look at this clasp. It's just so gorgeous, the rose and the CZs. And of course, the bangle has an inscription that says true beauty is found within. So I'm really happy to add this one to my bangle collection, and it's just a gorgeous piece. And another hit for me was finding this bracelet pre-loved, and it was a fantastic deal. It was only $30 and it included all of these charms as well. So these are the pave silicone clip, and in the middle is the Regal heart charm, the plain open works that Pandora still has available online. This bracelet was never used. It is like brand new condition, so I was really happy to pick this up. I'm always looking for more clips. The other thing I noticed is I previously had one of these bracelets in the leather design, and I actually sold it because I didn't like the way it popped out underneath my wrist. Like this part here just kind of stuck out. And I noticed that Pandora changed the design on these. So they now have like a hook that's very similar to a safety chain, that rather than this staying straight out, because this used to come directly out of this part, now it can actually bend and it will stay flatter against your wrist. So I'm really happy about that and having this style of bracelet again in my collection. And of course, I love the Regal collection. So speaking of Regal collection, I had this idea to put together all of the collection of charms that I have from the Regal line and put them on one bracelet. So I went ahead and did that, and this is the result. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Is this a hit or is this a miss? My daughter is chalking this up to miss because she does not like the purple with the rose pieces. But yeah, I'll show you up close these charms and then let me know what you think in the comments. So the first charm is the crown in rose, and this isn't necessarily part of the Regal line, but it definitely fits in. And then I have the bird cage with its little dangling bird, and I love this charm. It's just so unique. It's very pretty. I put in one of these spacers in purple enamel. I can't remember the name of it right now. But the reason why I put the purple spacer is to balance out this other purple here. So I just kind of needed something to balance on the other side. And then I have this beautiful open work Regal heart, and this is a classic Pandora. I love the scroll work on this. Still available. Then the Murano, I have it in rose gold. I am not sure if these are retired now or if they are still available. And as you can see, this Murano has light green and purple flecks in the center of it. And that makes me wonder if this is why they created that other purple charm that's in the Regal line. But really pretty Murano, and of course it has that gorgeous side profile. And then I have the Keys of Love. I just picked this one up not too long ago last year. I think it was during the Black Friday sale. And every one of the keys has a different color stone, but it's actually subtle enough that it can go on any bracelet regardless of your color tone. These clips have been retired, which is a shame because they're just a beautiful clip. Beautiful with the scroll work, and they're fairly chunky. Like when you compare it, these Muranos are chunky. When you compare these, you can see how big this clip is. And in the same shade of purple, I have one of the locket charms, and this one has some faceting that goes around the edges. Because of that faceting, whatever petite you put in here is just a little bit distorted. So I actually like it just left, without a petite inside. And then we have the Regal intertwined hearts with a little crown on top. And then this one here I picked up not too long ago as well I think this one came from Christine's Jewelers. And it's got that little dangling heart. And the other side is exactly the same. So this one I got brand new, and this crown I actually got used, and I can see a difference in the two. Mind you, when you buy like pre-loved, you don't know how the previous owner took care of their charms. But yeah, the crown's just a little bit duller compared to the heart. And then this is my silver crown. I've had this one for quite a while. And then I've got the key with the little gold lock there. There is a Regal key that Pandora has done in rose gold and in silver. And I'm not lucky enough to have that in my collection yet, but you never know. Every time I look online, it is sold out, but I'm not sure if it's retired or not. And And then matching clip. And then this one here was a part of their 50% off sale. I don't know if it was last summer or the previous summer, but the one that I received online from Pandora, can you see this little key is bent? And I did not do that. That's how I received it from Pandora. And rather than going through the hassle of returning it, I just kind of let it go. But the scroll work on this is really pretty. And this one also opens up and it says "Key to my heart." And then I have a matching Murano. So this one you can definitely see a lot of that purple. They also came out with a silver version. I only have the rose gold. And then this is the Regal charm that kind of threw me off a little bit when I was trying to combine everything into this bracelet. Look at the scroll work on the side of this charm. It is so pretty. And I really like how they also put it on the top of the charm as well. And then the purple is not just a flat purple, it actually goes in circles. And it's really cute, very well done. And then this one is the open work tassel. I like the heart scroll that they have going around the charm. My only wish is that the tassel is one piece, and I kind of wish that it was more individual, so it was like an actual tassel. And then because this is an open work, actually most of these are all open works now. I put a rose gold clip at the end just to keep all the charms in place. So let me know what you think. Do you think this bracelet is a hit or a miss? Because I kind of took these charms off of other designs and I'm not sure if I should be putting it all back together or if I should keep this bracelet as is for a while. And I actually really like having all the Regal charms together on one bracelet, and it just has really good movement to it. Like, it does feel good when I wear it, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And one last little hit that I want to share with you is I finally got my hands on this fun little bracelet here, the Beads and Pave bracelet. And now I get what all the fuss was about. This is such a cute little bracelet and it looks great in a stack. It doesn't matter what you wear with it or if it's on its own. It is so cute. I really, really like this bracelet. And this one I purchased pre-loved at a great price, and it was a gift that was never worn, and it looks like it looks brand new. So I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. And I've seen it in so many other people's videos, so now I get it. This is a must-have if you're a Pandora lover. So this is everything I wanted to share with you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching and commenting and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.